Hello everyone, this is Moses from Moses in Korea. Guys, are you familiar with Korean university culture? I was not familiar with Korean university culture at first when I came to Korea. That's why I had a lot of difficult time. So today I want to share with you one of the Korean university cultures that is hard for foreigners when they come to Korea. So let's get it. First one is Korean tests. Guys, how do you pass a test in middle school or high school in your country? Probably like you pass quizzes, midterm tests, final exam and write some reports. But here in Korea, like the midterm and final exam is really important. And in the midterm or final exams, there are a lot of memorization format because here in Korea they usually teach using like PPTs, and you will find out that you have to memorize a lot of important parts in the PPTs. So when you are learning here in Korea, of course it's different from majors because like from elementary school, middle school, and high school, like Korean are already used with this like exam culture about memorizing things. And I want you to know and keep in mind that you have to be used in memorizing stuff when you come here in Korea. There are many cases where foreigners like just look into the context only and then just let it pass and they forget that they have to like to check the details information, memorize keywords, because like Korean they're already used with that kind of like culture, test culture, which is different than us foreigners. So I want to tell you that you have to be used in memorizing stuff and try to study hard and it will help you. The second one is making friends. Guys, do you know that there is a specific timing to make Korean friends? Usually, when you want to make Korean friends, there is specific parties like MT or OT, and that's the time when you can make Korean friends, not in the classroom. And I think Korean things like this. If it is the OT time or MT time, they say, I have to make friends in this OT. Or, oh, it's time for MT. Now I have to make some friends. And in the first place, like Korean friend think that it's really awkward to talk to people in the classroom. So as us the foreigners, we are just so careful because you can't go like saying wow in the classroom. You have to be careful. And when you suddenly say hi to a Korean, yeah, he will say hi, but it's look like they are not interested because they have to focus on the class. But when you meet them in not in the class, they are okay. And one of the strange things is like when you say hi to someone in the classroom, they look like they are cold or they don't want to talk to you. But when you meet them in the OT or MT, it's totally different. They are so kind, they speak, you have fun, you share some drinks, and it's really fun because in the MT and OT is the perfect moment to make a friend. And another secret, when you share some drink with a Korean, you will totally be close. So if you enter in the university for the first time, please make sure to not miss MT or OT because that's the perfect moment to make Korean friends. It's a little bit awkward for Korean to come and talk to you in the first time. So if you're a foreigner, you have to have this courage and approach and say hi and try to start the conversation. The third one is a culture that respects professors a lot. Guys, how do you call your professors in your country? Usually, there are some, like a lot of countries where professors are called by their names, but it is different here in Korea because in Korea, professors are so respected. Guys, you know, like in Korean, they have formal and informal like words, which means they are like formal words, very honorific words that are used to people who are very high, including professors. And as you all of you knows, when you meet someone here in Korea, you just say 안녕하세요. But when you meet with a professor, no, it's 안녕하십니까 with 90 degrees. So the first time it was really awkward for me because I was used to like to joke with professors, like interact with them without any problem, which is different here in Korea because they respect them, and like Korean are so polite toward professors, and it was a little bit surprising. So there are times I was like, oh, should I do this, me too? But yeah, of course, the more I lived here in Korea, I learned about the culture. But of course, you can follow your style as a foreigner, but it's better like to do as how a Korean do towards professors. So keep that in mind. The fourth one is creating timetable. Guys, you might think that, what's the problem? It's a simple issue, but you will be surprised because here in Korea, they just like register for courses or lecture on the internet. And the school server, the website open at 9 o'clock. And from that time, you have to apply and register all your courses very fast. Because if you don't do that, you will miss the classes. Because when the server is programmed like the first come, first serve. So you might think, it's okay, no problem. But the problem is that the amount of courses or amount of lecture you can register are limited, and also the classes also are limited on an amount of students. So like Koreans, their like hands are very fast, and they prepare ahead of time. They go in the PC rooms with very fast internet, and they wait the server to open, and they apply very fast, which is different than for us foreigners. Actually, there are many foreigners who are not familiar with registering like courses online, right? But even if you are familiar with registering your course online in your country, it will be your first time to do it here in Korea. And to be honest, for foreigners who are in their first year, they always fail. Like 100% of them, they don't register for the courses they want, or there are some courses they try to register and it's already full. So, to be honest, me too. It's my third year and still I can't adapt to that kind of registration, and I wanted to tell you that it's really, really difficult. Yes, guys, today we learned about one of the Korean university culture that are hard for foreigners when they come here in Korea. And to be honest, like when you come here to Korea, like education and studying is okay, but I believe that your life here in Korea is also important. That's why I want you to make some research and learn about the Korean life before you come here to Korea. So let me end up the video here, and if you have anything you're curious about, please comment below and I will come up with an answer in another video. So See you in the next one. Bye.